let's do it again. To run it again, sneaker profile number 66. Let's go and go with it. Lighting's good. The fit, Mr. Wonderful. The ravishing one. Always looking great. Always looking fresh. Dropping 5 videos in one day. Dispersing them out through the end of August. And the first week of December. Wow. But let's go and go with it. Glad to see you in the building. Once again, welcome everybody, ladies, fellas, whoever, gentlemen, kids of all ages. I appreciate you for stopping by. Thank you so much for tuning in for another Sneaker Profiles, number 66. We're approaching that 70 mark. Pretty damn close. But we won't make it with these Sneaker Profiles. From this segment, we'll fall just a tad short, but it's okay because we're gonna eventually get there. Anyways, so this live that I'm pulling these shoes from took place back in December 9th of 2021. If you guys were not participating in that live, hey, go back and check that out. I'd really appreciate that. The ravishing one, would love that. So thank you. But anyways, I just basically took some shoes, or I took those shoes from that live. And I'm doing a little bit more in depth, which is a profile on each of those shoes leading up into the month of December, leading up to Christmas. You know, I feel like these were probably like the best Christmas shoes in my collection. So that's why I brought them out. Wanted to show you and, you know, basically wanted to get your guys' comments as well when it came to those Christmas shoes. If you guys, you know, want to drop some comments, let me know what your favorite Christmas shoes are, you know, theme shoes, Christmas related shoes, whatever has it. Maybe they're in these profiles that I'm about to show you, or maybe they're not. Who knows? I don't know what's in your collection. All I know is what's in my collection. So like I said, drop some comments down below. Let me know what your favorite Christmas shoe is. And then also let me know what your favorite Christmas shoe in your collection is. I would love to hear that. I enjoy the comments. But yeah, let's go ahead and go with it. So, I mean, it's no surprise. Like I always say, it's not a surprise because you guys see the thumbnail, unless you're just literally going in blind, but I doubt that. But you see the thumbnail and you guys see this shoe. So this shoe, I mean, the V2, right? The 350 V2, the Yeezy. I mean, I remember the hype was so crazy on these, and now it literally is just like dead. I mean, I really don't care about the shoe except when I go to like Disneyland. I typically wear, you know, the shoe because it's comfortable. Longevity, it's comfortable. You know, every day, you know, walking on, you know, miles. It's a very comfortable shoe. It's a shoe that I don't mind blessing my foot to be blessed in that shoe with, because it's just a really comfortable shoe. I really enjoy these shoes, but it's just like, as far as like the new releases, they just don't do it for me. But this particular release, I really enjoyed it. I really liked it. And when it came out, it was one of those shoes like, man, I got to have it. Because one, you know, the color's out there. So that was one of the big things. But also the number 2 is the reasoning why I really wanted it was because the sole glowed, which was, I thought was a really cool, you know, contribution to the shoe, to the 350. Because before this, there was no soles that that glowed on any 350 Yeezy. So I thought that was a really pretty cool touch to the shoe, and that made me want to go grab it. Unfortunately, I don't have any luck on Yeezys, but honestly, I really don't even try like on the Yeezy Supply or on the Adidas. I just really rarely buy any Adidas, so I don't have any luck with that type of brand. So I had to go to aftermarket price on these. I bought these on StockX, and I don't recall when I bought them or how far from the actual release date that I bought these. But here we go. Let's take a look. 350, boom, size 10.5 because your boy always rocks to 10.5. Zeezy Boost 350 V2 Grid or GID. I'm sorry, GID. Glow, and what does that say? Glow. So it just says a bunch of glows. We all know what that is. But this shoe actually was released back on May 25th of 2019. So I can't believe it's been that long that these released. Sometimes I look back on, you know, the release time, and I'm like, wow, it's been that long. Like, it's crazy how fast time goes, especially when it comes to life, sneakers, stuff like that. You know, this whole year is flying by. Basically, we're doing a sneaker live from Christmas, December, and you know, we're doing it Christmas in August because that's when you're viewing these, and then some of these will even fall into Christmas in September because there's going to be some that trickle into that first week. But these I actually purchased on May 29th of 2019, so not too far from the actual release date. So I kind of actually jumped the gun a little bit on these, but you know, it was at that time I was just kind of, you know, the StockX tag just fell. This is one shoe I actually wore. You know, I actually wore this shoe. Take a closer look. As you can see, like, this shoe is just pretty crazy in the color. You know, look at, see, I wore it. There you go. I mean, the Yeezy 350 V2s, I mean, there's just really not much to say about this shoe. It's just, like I said, it's a pretty crazy shoe. This color, you know, it's very bright. I'm thinking the camera is not really picking up because of the ring light, because of how bright the ring light is. It's making it kind of look whitish, but in all reality, this is that Volt green. But let's go ahead and go into the profile. So the translucent stripe, which is pretty much the V2, you know, has in all the V2s, right? The V1s don't have that translucent stripe, but the V2s do, and that's what separates the V2 from the V1 when it comes to the 350. But yeah, so we have it here, that vibrant full Volt yellow construction that goes up with that when the light goes down. These Yeezys present much more loud and colorful look than most recent releases. Even to this day, it's just more loud than, you know, from what I can remember as far as the releases go. This is probably like the loudest one out of all of them, to be honest with you. But yeah, just a really amazing color when it comes to the V2. Like I said, if this is on foot and you're walking out and about, you're not going to be missed. People will see you from pretty far out. So if you do want to make that, you know, that definitely entrance to any building or anywhere, you definitely want to put on these V2 glows, because you'll definitely get the attention of a lot of people, especially if you're walking around at nighttime. You know, once this sole starts glowing, definitely a very cool look. You know, that's what it says right there. It's just, this is probably the defining feature on this shoe, is this glowing sole when it comes to this particular V2. But, you know, let me know what you guys think. Is this one in your collection? You know, how do you feel about this shoe? How do you feel about Yeezys now? I mean, are you guys completely done with them? Because I mean, I'm pretty much done. As you saw in those past sneaker profiles, I am letting go of that static. I just don't have any use for it. And the only reason why I'm keeping this one, to be honest with you, is because, one, I wore it already, but also the sole. That sole is what really attracts me to the shoe. Yes, the color is pretty crazy. Little, you know, a little bit more bright than what I like, but I just like the sole. I think the sole is really cool, especially when you wear it at night or if you go to the movies. Definitely a very cool touch to be on your feet. You know, like I said, I always like getting that. I like people looking at my shoes because I know what I'm wearing. You know, the Ravishing one knows what he's wearing. He knows, you know, his fits are always on point. So I definitely like to represent when I do go out. Like I always say, I always like to look casual, look very presentable when I'm out and about. And that even goes, like, if I'm going to the gym or to the grocery store, you got to look your best, because you just never know who's looking, or you never know who you're going to run across, especially those ladies. You know, the Ravishing one loves the ladies. So drop a comment down below. I know I got a little bit off topic, but let's bring it back. Shoe related. Drop a comment down below. Let me know how you feel about, you know, the V2 350 Glow. Definitely one for the ages. Definitely one I feel like if you're a Yeezy lover, that's something that you want to have in your collection. I mean, there's a ton of them that are just out there, but I think this particular one is one of those ones that you definitely would like and should have in your collection if you're a Yeezy lover. I'm not that big of a Yeezy lover, but I do like those ones. But like I said, drop comments, hit that thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, fuck it. You know, subscribe if you want. I don't care anymore. Do whatever you feel like. Obviously, my content is not getting out there based on the number of views and a number of subscribers I have, so I could care less. But thank you for tuning in, ladies, fellas. That means a ton to me for you tuning in. If you're just catching us on some random view, thank you. I appreciate the view. Go visit me on IG at Floyd Chavez Jr. because I'm definitely there. Really quick fit check before I forget. I do got that brain dead tee. I love the color pink, and then also hitting it with that nice Nike woven light blue short. So just a great fit, relax, because I want to relax with you. I enjoy being in front of you and talking to you and chopping it up. So like I said, drop comments, hit that reminder button. I really appreciate all that. But until 67 is just around the corner, I will definitely see you there. But until then, you guys be safe, stay blessed, and I'll definitely catch you pretty soon. Have a good one.